Namaste. Today we are going to do remaining questions from exercise 8.1. Sixth question. If angle A and angle B are acute angles such that cos A equal to cos B, you have to show that angle A equal to angle B. So here we have a triangle ABC. These are the angles A and B. Those are acute angles and it is given cos A equal to cos B. Now we will construct a perpendicular line here. Let this be D. Here we will have 90 degrees. So we got two right triangles, one left side, one on right side. And considering the first triangle, there we have cos A and this is 90 degree. So according to trigonometric ratio, cos A is adjacent side by hypotenuse. Here consider only this triangle, in that this is the angle. So adjacent side is AD. Cos A equal to AD by hypotenuse is AC. Now we will take this angle. Its adjacent side is BD by its hypotenuse is, that is this triangle, its hypotenuse is BC. So this is cos B. We know both are equal. It is given in the question. So we can write here AD by AC, that is cos A equal to cos B. AD by AC equal to BD by BC. Next step is we will take this BD to LHS and AC to RHS. So here it is in the numerator, interchanging, it becomes denominator. That is AD by BD equal to, this AC goes to numerator, AC by BC. And let these ratios be a constant. We will get an answer. We don't know what the value is, so we are putting a variable here, K. From this we will rearrange the value for AD. That is AD is equal to, considering the first part and the last part, AD equal to this BD taken to this side, it goes to numerator, that is KBD. Like that, we will write AC value also. That is AC. Now we will consider these parts. In that, AC equal to BC going to the side, KBC. So here in this triangle, we know the value of AD and we know the value of AC. So this is a right triangle and it is easy for us to find DC by applying Pythagoras theorem. So here this is height square, that is CD square is equal to AC is the hypotenuse. Hypotenuse square minus this base square, that is AD square. Similarly in the other right triangle, that is this right side triangle, we can find CD square again because the height is same, CD square is equal to, in that the hypotenuse is BC. So BC square minus this base, BD square. This be 1, this is 2, let this be third equation and this fourth equation. From 3 and 4, you can see the LHS part is equal. So we can write these two as equal. That is AC square minus AD square is equal to BC square minus BD square. Now on the left hand side, you can see AC square and AD square. We know AC is KBC and AD is KBD. Let us substitute those. That is AC square. AC is KBC, so its square is K square BC square minus AD is KBD, so AD square is K square BD square is equal to BC square minus BD square. In this we can see K square is common in these two terms. So taking K square outside, we have BC square inside minus BD square, close the bracket, and here write down BC square minus BD square. Here you can see BC square minus BD square on LHS and BC square minus BD square on RHS. So let us take this to RHS so that you can find the value of K square. That is K square is equal to, keep this K square here, On RHS we have BC square minus BD square. Taking this BC square minus BD square to RHS, it goes to denominator because here we have multiplication. So it goes to denominator, that is division. BC square minus BD square. Now we got numerator and denominator are same. So K square value is 1. If K square is 1, then K will be 1, 2 because square root of 1 is 1. Now you have to prove that this is an isosceles triangle, that is angle A. Base angles are equal. Angle A equal to angle B. For that, you will consider this step AC equal to KBC. Because in that we have K equal to 1. So it becomes AC equal to KBC, where K is 1 means AC equal to BC. So applying K equal to 1 in this equation, we got AC equal to BC. Now compare this with the figure. AC, this length equal to BC. We proved it. If these two lengths are equal, according to the theorem of isosceles triangle, the angles opposite to these equal sides will also be equal. That is, this side, its opposite angle is this angle. And this side, its opposite angle is this angle. These two will be equal. It is the property of isosceles triangle. If these two sides are equal, these angles will be equal. So that is what we have to prove, angle equal to angle B. So we proved it, angle A equal to angle B according to isosceles triangle property. Next question, given cot theta equal to 7 by 8. We have to prove 1 plus sin theta into 1 minus sin theta whole by 1 plus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta's value. Before that, we will find out all the other trigonometric ratios. So cot theta is 7 by 8 in a triangle ABC, rectangle at B, and let this be theta. So cot theta means adjacent side by opposite side. Here adjacent side is BC by opposite side is AB. This is the hypotenuse. So cot theta is BC by AB, 7 by 8 given in the question. Here look at the numerator, BC and 7. So BC will be multiple of 7, let it be 7K, and we will write AB as 8K. So we got AB as 8K and BC as 7K. From that we will find out AC, that is hypotenuse. We have to apply Pythagoras theorem. Hypotenuse square, that is AC square, is equal to base square plus height square, that is 8K whole square plus 7K whole square. AC square is equal to 64K square plus 49K square. AC square is equal to 113K square, and AC is equal to, taking square root, you will get 113 square root, and K square root is K. We need sin theta. Sin theta is opposite side by hypotenuse, that is AB by AC. AB here it is 8K by AC is root 113K. Also we need cos theta. Cos theta is adjacent side by hypotenuse. Adjacent side is BC by hypotenuse. 7K by hypotenuse is root of 113K. The question is 1 plus sin theta into 1 minus sin theta by 1 plus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta. Here you can see the identity A plus B into A minus B. Here also A plus B into A minus B. That is A square minus B square. A is here 1. So A square becomes 1 again. Minus B square. Sin theta square is sin square theta. By here also A plus B into A minus B. A square minus B square, cos theta is B, so squaring it, cos square theta. You can see sin theta, K and K numerator and denominator, let us cut it, common factor. Here also K and K. So sin theta is 8 by root 113 and cos theta is 7 by root 113. So here we need sin square theta, that is squaring this. This becomes 1 minus sin square theta is 8 square by root of 113 square. While squaring, the square root will be cancelled. So 113 by 1 minus cos square theta. We will write it here. 1 minus cos theta is 7 by root 113. So its square becomes 7 square by root of 113 square is 113. Now this is 1 minus 8 square is 64 by 113 by 1 minus 7 square is 49 by 113. Here actually 1 means 1 by 1. Here also 1 means 1 by 1. So here we will do the cross multiplication in the numerator part. This is the numerator part. So here 1 into 113 is 113 minus 64 into 1 is 64 by 1 into 113, that is product of two denominators 130 by now denominator part. Again there is a fraction here. So 1 into 113 is cross multiplying 113 minus 49 into 1 is 49 by 1 into 113 is 113. Now this is equal to 113 minus 64 is 49 by 113, that is this 113 whole by, now 113 minus 49 is 64 by this 130. Here you can apply, this is a by b whole by c by d. A by b whole by c by d is equal to a by b into d by c. That is here a by b is 49 by 130 into d by c, that is reciprocal of, this is c by d, its reciprocal d by c. Here it is 64 by 113, its reciprocal becomes 113 by 64. Now it is multiplication, in that you can see the common factor in numerator and denominator, it will get cancelled. Left is 49 by 64. This is the value of this question, 49 by 64. Also there is one more simple part there. In that question you have to find cot square theta, that is cot theta is 7 by 8. So its square is 7 square by 8 square, that is again 49 by 64.